Welcome back to the Daily Oracle, where we decode the cosmic signals to help you navigate your financial landscape. Let's look at what the stars have in store for your wealth today.
Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Wealth Tracker. Today is June 16, 2026, and the global financial matrix is experiencing unprecedented structural tension. We are officially in the eye of the storm. While headline CPI inflation remains cemented at that stubborn multi-year high of 4.2%, as seen on our live ticker, the real story is the internal wiring of the market. The massive FOMC countdown on our previous dashboard has been replaced by a singular phenomenon we are tracking across elite institutional ledgers. Major funds are no longer waiting for Powell. They are actively executing the big switch. This is a violent, large-scale capital rotation out of passive, rate-sensitive defensive positions and directly into high-beta, premium enterprise assets. The S&P 500 is surging 3.1%, and NVDA, our master asset, is exploding 8% today. This is purely institutional front-running. Let's decode exactly where this multi-billion-dollar pivot is landing on your individual wealth rails. We start with the sign of the data mind.
Aries, the gold standard. We lead, others follow.
Welcome to your highest stakes financial day of the quarter, Aries. While the casual retail market is paralyzed by the upcoming FOMC countdown, on your main visual feed, you have been activated with unmatched clarity. With SpaceX officially locking in its historic $2 trillion valuation, and energy costs dramatically cooled by Brent crude's massive meltdown, the macro landscape has just offered you a clean arbitrage window. Your solar sector focus is your second house of net worth and acute financial logic. While others are waiting for Powell's next sentence tomorrow, institutional smart money is repositioning now. You must do the same. Your explicit financial ritual today is a rapid response capital turnover. Look at any stagnant asset in your portfolio, whether it's defensive cash piles or underperforming value lines. Liquidate the underperformers and deploy that fresh capital into high-beta, premium enterprise assets that will benefit most from a potential, even if temporary, rally following Wednesday's Fed decision. The lane is completely clear, and you are built for speed. Refuse to provide exit liquidity to the panicked, become the liquidity. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 02, 38, and 76. Aries, step into your authority, trust your arithmetic, and execute with precision. We are playing a long game, but today, we play it fast. Welcome, Taurus.
Welcome
While
to your
other
Taurus
signs are
wealth
chasing
report.
short-term alpha,
This month,
the big
expect
switch, your fourth house of
unexpected
domestic
gains.
assets and
Stay
private wealth
grounded
capital is
and watch
commanding
your assets
absolute
grow.
precision in your long context ledger. Institutional money is using today's CPI stagnation to silently accumulate hard, tangible assets that insulate their empires from long-term erosion. Your solar rails are prioritized for material sovereignty. Your explicit financial ritual today is to physically secure the asset perimeter. Move stagnant liquid reserves out of standard digital counterparties and immediately deploy that capital into physical, tangible sovereign assets, luxury property upgrades, private vault acquisition, or physical gold bars that must be inventoried today. Secure the material base, ignore the digital noise. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 13, 47, and 88. Taurus, patience is your currency, and your perimeter is your fortress. We are playing a long game.
Gemini is not just a sign, it's the future of wealth. Let's create it together.
Welcome, Gemini. The moon in your 10th house of professional authority is making a strong square aspect to the sun in your native first house. This cosmic data flow perfectly synchronizes with the S&P 500's massive 3.1% surge. Major funds are front-running the Fed by executing the big switch into high-growth, technology-driven narrative assets, the exact domain your mind was built to optimize. The capital coordinates on our dashboard prove that passive income is dead. Active, narrative alpha is what matters today. Your explicit financial ritual today is to pivot your portfolio allocation directly into established, enterprise-tier high-growth assets that have undisputed dominance in the narrative economy. NVDA's 8% move today is your green light. Refuse to remain insulated. Switch your capital into dominant positions before the window slams shut on Wednesday. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 19, 53, and 77. Gemini, the algorithm favors your narrative logic today, optimize it. We are playing a long game.
Welcome to your Cancer Wealth Forecast. This season, intuition pays off. Watch as the moon guides your growth. Expect substantial returns.
Welcome, Cancer. Venus in your native first house continues to illuminate your intuitive perception of value. But today's Gemini 10th moon square demands high-velocity operational decisions in your third house of immediate media rails. While the crowd are insulated over CPI data, you are perceived as a calming, premium influence in your commercial network. You have natural authority in the narrative economy today. Your explicit financial ritual today is to publish your definitive premium market insight. Do not just observe the big switch, document it. Launch your highest value consulting rate or a high-ticket enterprise contract immediately. Institutional clients are scanning the matrix for calm, clear authority. You must project it now. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 09, 41, and 69. Cancer, step into the spotlight and set your price. The market is ready. We are playing a long game.
Welcome to the cinematic domain of Leo. Ruled by the sun, we thrive in the brilliant light. Passion and loyalty.
Welcome, Leo. The Gemini sun continues to highlight your 11th house of elite collaborative alliances, but the big switch dynamic makes your 11th house a high-stakes arena. While funds are front-running the Fed, you are positioned to capture multi-billion-dollar enterprise agreements. High net worth funds are looking for dominant, recognizable brands to diversify their risk before Wednesday's volatility. Your explicit financial ritual today is to finalize the enterprise alliance. Do not local, retail day trading some. Target the C-suite of established, dominant enterprises or large-scale asset-backed funds. Command the top tier of your market pricing matrix. Refuse any joint venture that dilutes your sovereign authority. Demand compliance transparency on all active capital lines. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 21, 55, and 84. Leo, project unbreakable brand sovereignty. The capital is moving your way. We are playing a long game.
Welcome to the month of true precision, where every single detail aligns perfectly.
Welcome, Virgo. While the Gemini switch logic dictates the market trend, your planetary ruler, Mercury, is providing cold, unyielding precision in your 9th house of global financial rails and algorithmic structure. You are uniquely positioned to mathematically model the big switch capital flows before they hit the regular market tape. Your edge is your mathematical insulation. Your explicit financial ritual today is to run a computerized stress test on your asset diversification nodes, specifically your decentralized multi-jurisdictional holdings. Audit all automated stop-loss perimeters for digital asset positions and prepare to move liquid reserves into a dedicated automated market-making bot, AMM, before Wednesday's volatility. Let other signs trade on hope, you trade on data. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 14, 62, and 85. Virgo, the algorithm favors your rigid math, let your systems rule. We are playing a long game.
It is all about balance. True justice is written in the stars.
Welcome, Libra. The moon square to your native 7th house, combined with the big switch dynamic, creates a conflict between institutional flow and individual relationship dynamic. Institutional capital is demanding strict operational performance in your 11th house of collaborative global networks, which may conflict with localized joint venture agreements. Diversification is your path to sovereignty today. Your explicit financial ritual today is to aggressively globalize your asset nodes. Target an international multi-jurisdictional partnership or an offshore diversification framework. Refuse to provide exit liquidity for any localized, domestic digital asset position. Shift your joint venture contracts to an enterprise tier compliance standard. Diversify globally and secure true sovereign immunity. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 03, 36, and 95. Libra, your diplomacy is your asset, use it to scale internationally. We are playing a long game.
Let's check the markets. Everything looks positive. The Scorpio wealth report is very promising. Solid returns are guaranteed.
Welcome, Scorpio. While Gemini data mines are trading the narrative, your native ruler Pluto is executing calculated authority in your solar 8th house of automated passive wealth architectures. Institutional whales are using the big switch as cover to silently accumulate high-yield arbitrage positions that rely on algorithmic precision, positions we are actively tracking on our dashboard ledgers. Your explicit financial ritual today is to integrate a specialized computerized tracking bot. Stress test your automated stop-loss parameters on all alternative digital asset positions and prepare to deploy a large liquidity reserve into a dedicated automated arbitrage protocol before Wednesday's volatility event. Shift human capital drag into an automated sovereign wealth vault immediately. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 07, 39, and 71. Scorpio, operate from the silent shadows and let your architecture collect the alpha. We are playing a long game.
We always aim for the highest peaks. True wealth is about exploring new horizons. Let your vision guide your arrow to success.
Welcome, Sagittarius. While the big switch capital flows are exciting the high-growth narrative market, your planetary ruler Jupiter demands cold, unyielding structural alignment in your 3rd house of legal communication and data rails. While retail day traders use euphoria to ignore risk, institutional capital requires ironclad compliance proof in your 7th house of large-scale alliances. Your explicit financial ritual today is to demand the legal audit. Execute a thorough due diligence check on all passive income agreements, digital contract security protocols, and international diversification nodes. Ensure all sovereign asset ledgers are fully compliant and documented. Your legal architecture must be validated before we deploy any serious capital into tomorrow's volatility. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 24, 59, and 86. Sagittarius, your vision is vast, but your foundation must be rock solid. We are playing a long game.
Welcome to your Capricorn financial horoscope. This month, Mars drives your market index higher. Expect tangible gains from your long-term investments. Stay disciplined and watch your wealth grow.
Welcome, Capricorn. While the Gemini data mines are chasing alpha, your planetary ruler Saturn demands strict internal audit in your 6th house of administrative daily metrics and automated tracking. The CPI stagnation at 4.2% and the big switch are creating hidden inefficiencies in large-scale asset ledgers, inefficiencies we specialize in optimizing. Your explicit financial ritual today is to recalculate your operational parameters. Audit your corporate diversified tax framework, stress test your automated stop-loss nodes, and prepare to move your highest yield passive income lines into a dedicated computerized sovereign wealth vault. Optimization is your alpha today. Let others trade on chaos, you trade on systems. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 11, 47, and 88. Capricorn, your discipline is your asset. Let your systems rule the chaos. We are playing a long game.
Yes, this is the sign of Aquarius. We are known for drawing pure inspiration, flowing like water, for the mind. It is truly an air thing.
Welcome, Aquarius. With Pluto currently navigating your 1st house of sovereignty and innovation, you are the face of alternative asset disruption during today's big switch. While institutions are rushing into dominant narrative technology, decentralized alternative networks are experiencing a silent, massive capital inflow that we are tracking across elite whale ledgers. The future is alternative. Your explicit financial ritual today is to execute a strict risk modeling assessment. Look completely past the retail hype of the S&P 500 and NVDA moves. Model the institutional capital flows into specialized decentralized storage protocols, alternative computing networks, or computerized prediction markets. Diversify your innovative capital into non-correlated alternative nodes. The lane is alternative alpha, and your arithmetic must validate the position. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 09, 36, and 95. Aquarius, let rigorous empirical data validate your disruption. We are playing a long game.
Welcome to your Pisces Wealth Report. This month, navigate the waves of financial flow. Your intuition is your greatest asset.
Welcome, Pisces. The moon in your native 1st house continues to illuminate your intuitive perception of global money flows, and today that perception is centered on private, tangible safety. While the big switch is exciting the digital markets, institutional money is silently moving into your house of material sanctuary and long-context capital security. CPI at 4.2% is a high-visibility alarm for long-term tangible wealth erosion. Your explicit financial ritual today is to physically vault the sovereign reserves. Execute a rigid inventory on your private precious metals holdings, secure any pending property deed transfer, or lock a large liquidity reserve into a dedicated automated market-making bot AMM that is backed one-to-one by physical, tokenized gold bars. Secure the material foundation before you chase tomorrow's digital noise. Your unique, non-repeating wealth coordinates for today are 16, 32, and 68. Pisces, stabilize your immediate perimeter. Your material calm is your ultimate advantage. We are playing a long game.
Thank you for watching the Oracle of Wealth. If you found these market insights helpful, please take a moment to subscribe, like this video, and drop your questions or thoughts in the comments below.